I was friend said it. He did. Why we send everything to the sound it. I didn't even think to sound.
This is your 30-second warning. No Dan Kloskins tonight. Wish Joe Schuler would come back and say the prayer one time. Just once. All right, it's now 7:00. We'll call the township meeting for May 6th to order. Will be led in prayer by Alderman Dan McDowell.
Thanks for wonderful we have together to visit the city as well. Consideration of thoughtfulness as we deal with the problems that we face in the city, like all other cities face. We ask that you be with our first responders to try to get on the thing of the show. And Lord, we be with us as we move out of the business efforts. That's your name. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, roll call.
McDowell.
Here.
Pickerel.
Here.
Davis. Here. Evanson.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Harrington.
Here.
Lemaster.
Here.
Hawkins is absent. Pearson. Here. Garcia.
Here.
Mayor Parkinson.
Here.
And I am present.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the township board meetings from April 22nd, 2025. Alderman Pearson, second by Alderman Harrington. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Presentation of communication.
There's none for the township, sir.
Thank you. Finance Committee, Alderman Evanson.
On the $40,806.58.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman Lemaster. Roll call.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis. Aye. Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson. Aye. Garcia.
Aye.
Mayor Parkinson.
Aye. Ayes have it. Alderman Evanson.
Make a motion to pay the bills payable for the general assistance in the amount of $14,905.97.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman Davis. Roll call.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson. Aye. Garcia.
Aye.
Mayor Parkinson.
Aye. Ayes have it. Alderman Evanson.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Any unfinished business? Any new business? Entertain a motion to adjourn by Alderman Davis, second by Alderman Smith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Stand adjourned. I will call the city council meeting for May 6th to order. Madam Clerk, roll call.
McDowell.
Here.
Pickerel.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
Evanson.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Harrington.
Here.
Lemaster.
Here.
Hawkins is absent. Pearson.
Here.
Garcia.
Here.
Mayor Parkinson.
Here.
And I'm present.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the city council meeting from April 22nd, 2025. Alderman Pearson, second by Alderman Harrington.
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Madam Clerk.
At this time, we can do some swearing ins. Swear some people in. We have to start with me.
Sure we do. You'd like to come up here by the flag?
Right, send it to you.
Okay.
I'll repeat. Where you doing? Right here.
You, Jennifer Young, have been elected to the office of city clerk in the city of Granite City, in the county of Madison, of course, and Constitution, the United States, and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of city clerk to the best of your ability.
Fashionable.
You want to do it like that or you
Yeah.
want to repeat after me?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Do you, Mike, in being elected to the office of mayor in the city of Granite City in the county of Madison, aforesaid, do solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of mayor to the best of your ability?
I will.
Your Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we can allow a few minutes afterwards if individual family members want to take a quick picture individually. And if any family members want to come up and take a picture, come up to the front, please, while they're being sworn in.
Jerry Harrington, Greg Garcia, Jason Smith, Randall Master, and Dan McDowell, having been elected to the office of alderperson in the city of Granite City in the county of Madison, aforesaid, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of person to the best of your ability.
Smile, Bernie. It's like we're full man, be recommended, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's right. You can go back to the middle. We'll be fine. There you go.
Jeez.
One more coming behind you. East St. Louis is a lot more fancy than this.
And we should be too.
I know.
We should be too.
No, but
Are we gonna do number 6 since it's on there or no?
say it again. You can appoint them as staying the same.
All right. Number 6, the mayor has the duty to appoint committee members and appoint committee chairs. I have decided that you've all done such a wonderful job with your committees throughout the last year that we are going to keep the committees the same. So I thank you all. All right, presentation of communications.
Yes, sir. We have a request to hold the Memorial Day service on May 26th at Veterans Memorial Park. It does call for the road closure of the two adjacent streets so that the fire department will display the nation's colors along with the Madison Fire Department as in the past. So that is why the city is being requested, because there is a road closure with that. And that is on Memorial Day at 11 a.m.
All right, motion by Alderman Smith, second by Alderman Evanson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Anything further?
Nothing else for communications.
All right, any public correspondence?
Yes, we have a request from Nina Jackson to address. If she can
Ms.
make
Jackson, if you would step up to the microphone there in front of you, and you will have 3 minutes from now.
Congratulate everybody that remains in their seats, even you, Randy. I was told tonight to check with Ida about decorating Milky Road.
Yes.
But when I called Springfield, all they did was transfer me from one person to another, and nobody knew nothing. So I called the Collinsville IDOT office, and I left a message with the girl, told her what I needed. And the next day, a Rich Barbie called me back and says, Nina, them concrete light poles are contracted out to the city of Granite City. He says, do whatever you want to them. Just don't put nothing over the road and nothing on the signal lights.
Very good.
So we got permission. I'm also on the board of the 6 Mile Museum and their fundraising chairman. And I was in the mayor's office last week to talk to him. On May 31st, we are having a barbecue, community yard sale, and a car show. And I need that right-hand lane closest to the museum blocked off because our parking is limited. And if the volunteers can park out on Maryville Road, then all the customers can use the Circle Drive. So I need permission from city council to approve that.
That's going to require an insurance policy to close a road to indemnify the city.
When is the,
First of May.
20th is our next
yeah,
meeting.
so get with, Jenna and she can walk you through what you need to do. And we'll have to vote on it at the next meeting on the 20th. So, but she'll tell you what you need to do to get that done. All right, thank you. All right, any other correspondence?
Yes, we have a request from a Thomas Blue to speak in reference to the mill.
Mr. Blue, come on up. Mr. Blue, you have 3 minutes from the time you start talking.
Mm. We're not,
Take that.
I don't have anything on the record of
Yeah,
accepting any documents.
Could I see what it is? Can you bring those to me, Randy? Yeah, let me take a look at them.
You're locked. Is he-
Mr. Blue, you can stay up. You can stay up front. So the problem will be if you pass these out, make them a part of the official record, we would have to enter them into the official record. And I don't think you want to lose these items. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, I was just using them as visuals.
Yeah, but the problem is if you're entering them into this record and passing them out this meeting, they will have to become part of that record. We would have to put them in the record for the public to see. So I will leave you that choice before you start to take these back and just talk about them.
But I will get them back, correct?
Well, you can hold them up out there while you're talking, but if you hand them to the council, they become part of the permanent record. And I don't think you want to do that after seeing what they are.
Thank you.
You want? Yeah. It doesn't look like something you want us to have in our vault forever. Just hold them up, and if you want to leave them out there, the council can look at them after the meeting. Okay, we'll start your time now.
Granite City, Illinois, for many years, and still to this day, is known to be a steel mill township. Back in the day, Granite City built a lot of towns. Steel builds a foundation, and the city's mill venue built with local materials is a gold mine staring you in the face. I don't believe I'd be argued if I were to say music is the universal language of our world. I'm not sure of what your future is for the mill, but I would like to state on record for the Granite City Township a brilliant idea discussed between myself and many in this packet that I know personally within the music industry. Your venue is a very unique venue, only for the simple fact that the city owns it. You don't hear that very often. I have spoke with Ray, your manager at the mill, and he believes I had some really great ideas. But after speaking with Ray, Ray says he cannot give me a position to help the growth because the city is owned by the mill. Apparently, there's not a budget for extra help at the mill. When asked for my contacts, I wasn't offered any compensation. I cannot work for free. Why not take even a bigger industry music why not take over even a bigger industry, which is music? I would like the city council to consider these ideas to help me educate you while you educate me. The mill needs to become a record label. And in order to do that, it's just by signing a couple of papers. By doing that, it allows any musician to go in there and do live music and then sell it on platforms where the mill gets profit. The mill needs to get a recording studio upstairs. That will get these people in the door for sure at a cheaper cost and giving the township free permits to make music videos under the Mills Productions can bring a lot of money to your city. I've got the contacts. I've worked 2.5 months on this, worked very hard. And I want you to help me help you. Okay?
Thank you.
Anybody like to see these items?
Again, if you present them if you want to leave them out there and after the meeting's over, they want to look at them with you, that's perfectly fine. But if you present them now, they'll, Jenna?
Crystal Gill, Sophie B. Hawkins, Alana Coyle, Michelle Branch, Lisa Lowe, The Wreckers, Crash Test Dummies, just to name a few.
All great artists. Okay, thank you, sir. Any other correspondence?
No other communications.
All right, thank you, Ms. Jackson and Mr. Blue. Under Mayor's remarks tonight, I have a couple proclamations to read. The first is proclamation recognizing June 2nd as Mississippi River Day. The Mississippi River is more than just a waterway. It's a lifeline for millions of people, a haven for wildlife, and a source of inspiration, recreation, and connection. Spanning 2,350 miles and uniting 10 main stem states and 32 tributary states within the vast watershed, from the wild rice beds in Minnesota to the oyster reefs in Louisiana. The river nourishes communities, supports livelihoods, and brings people together. Today, we honor its importance and commit to protecting its future. Whereas for thousands of years, the Mississippi River has been deeply woven into the lives of indigenous, what a tough word to say, indigenous peoples, sustaining communities and holding profound cultural significance. And whereas the river provides drinking water for over 20 million Americans, fuels local economies through commerce, agriculture, tourism, and recreation. And whereas the river is the heart of a migratory flyway for 60% of North America's bird species and home to hundreds of fish, amphibians, reptiles, and mammal species, making it one of the world's most important ecological corridors. And whereas pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change threaten the health of the river and the communities that depend on it, requiring collaborations across states, agencies, individuals, communities, and organizations to restore and protect this national treasure. Whereas One Mississippi and its networks of 75 organizations and 20,000 river citizens invite all to take action through conservation efforts, advocacy, and simply enjoying the river and building community, especially during River Days of Action, June 1st through 15th, when people unite to restore, celebrate, and advocate for a healthier river. Now, for there it be resolved that I, Mike Parkinson, Mayor, do hereby proclaim June 2nd as Mississippi River Day, encouraging all to celebrate, protect, and restore this incredible river by participating in events, becoming a One Mississippi River citizen, and taking action for a cleaner, healthier future. And I do like oysters. The next one is a proclamation by Mayor Mike Parkinson dated May 2nd, 2025. Whereas safety is the highest priority for highways and streets in our city and state, and whereas the great state of Illinois is proud to be a national leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, and whereas motorcycles are a primary, common, and economical means of transportation that reduces fuel consumption and road wear and contributes in a significant way to the relief of traffic and parking congestion, and whereas it is especially meaningful that the citizens of our city and state be aware of motorcycles on the roadway and recognize the importance of motorcycle safety. And whereas the members of ABATE of Illinois Incorporated, a brotherhood aimed towards education, continually promote motorcycle safety, education, and awareness in high school drivers education programs and to the general public in our city and state, presenting motorcycle awareness programs to over 120,000 participants in Illinois over the past 9 years. And whereas all motorcycles should join ABATE of Illinois Incorporated in actively promoting the safe operation of motorcycles, as well as promoting motorcycle safety, education, awareness, and respect of the citizens of our city and state. And whereas the motorcyclists of Illinois have contributed extensive volunteerism and money to national and community charitable organizations. And whereas during the month of May, all roadway users should unite in the safe sharing of roadways within the and throughout the great state of Illinois. Therefore, I, Mike Parkinson, Mayor of Granite City, Illinois, in the great state of Illinois,
in recognition of 38 years of Abate of Illinois Incorporated and over 352,318 registered motorcyclists statewide, and in recognition of the continued role Illinois serves as leader in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, do hereby proclaim the month of May this year, 2025, as Motorcycle Awareness Month in the city of Granite City. Urge all motorists to join in an effort to improve safety and awareness on our roadways. And I can't tell you, as a policeman that served in this city for many years, how many bad motorcycle wrecks I've seen and the devastation it causes. So please be careful out there and watch out for motorcyclists. All right, that's all I had under mayor's comments. Report of standing committees, negotiating committee, Alderman Garcia.
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. District committee, Alderman Davis.
No report at this time.
Thank you. Planning and zoning committee, Alderman McDowell.
Yes, Mayor, make a motion to approve the combined planning and zoning public works committee meetings, minutes from April the 22nd, 2025.
Motion by Alderman McDowell, second by Alderman Evanson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman McDowell. Thank you. Legal and legislative, Alderman Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the resignation of the administrative hearing officer, Tom Gibbons.
Entertain a motion to accept his resignation by Alderman Lemaster, second by Alderman McDowell. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman Smith.
Thank you. Make a motion to approve the appointment of the administrative hearing officer, Bill Mudge.
Motion by Alderman Smith, second by Alderman McDowell. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman Smith.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Public Works Committee, Alderman Pickrell.
Yes, I have a restricted parking at 3905 Jill Avenue. I'd like to amend that afternoon hours from 3 p.m., 4 p.m., but amend it to 3 to 5 p.m. Make a motion to approve it. Amend.
All right, so we have a motion by Alderman Pickrell, second by Alderman Lemaster. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman Pickrell.
Smith. I have an ordinance. I'd like to suspend the rules and place on final passage an ordinance restricting parking at 3905 Jill Avenue
As amended.
as amended.
Thank you. Motion by Alderman Pickrell, second by Alderman Harrington. Roll call.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Garcia.
Ayes have it. Second reading, final passage.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Garcia.
Ayes have it. Alderman Pickrell.
No further business. Your Honor.
Thank you. Police Committee, Alderman Harrington.
No business tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you. Fire Committee, Alderman Lemaster.
Nothing tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Risk Management, Alderman Pearson.
Make a motion for the approval of the Risk Management Committee meeting minutes from April 22nd, 2025.
Motion by Alderman Pearson, second by Alderman Harrington. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman Pearson.
That's all, sir.
Thank you. Economic Development Committee, Alderman Evanson.
Reimburse the American Civic Corps from the funds of the Chain of Rocks Harbor Industrial Park Conservation Area.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman McDowell. Roll call.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Garcia.
Ayes have it. Thank you. Finance Committee, Alderman Evanson.
Motion to approve, place on file the Finance Committee meeting minutes from April 22nd, 2025.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman Davis. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Alderman Evanson.
Motion to approve the city payroll in the amount of $685,406.05.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman McDowell. Roll call.
McDowell. Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Garcia.
Ayes have it. Alderman Evanson.
Make a motion to adopt the ordinance to amend the ordinance number 225, establishing salaries of appointed city officials who are not members of collective bargaining units as discussed earlier at committee.
Motion by Alderman Evanson, second by Alderman Lemaster. Roll call.
McDowell.
Aye.
Pickerel.
Aye.
Davis.
Aye.
Evanson. Smith.
Aye.
Harrington.
Aye.
Lemaster.
Aye.
Pearson. Garcia.
Ayes have it. Alderman Evanson. Thank you. Report of officers. Any unfinished business? Oh, I'm sorry. We need a second reading, final passage.
McDowell, Pickerel,
Aye.
Javis,
Aye.
Evanson, Smith,
Aye.
Harrington,
Aye.
Lemaster,
Aye.
Pearson,
Aye.
Garcia.
Ayes have it. Now we will need a report of officers. Any unfinished business? Any new business? Yes, sir.
Read Facebook at all, we are becoming the capital, dog running group. This morning I saw a lady corral her dog, so a frequent flyer on getting out. Tonight that dog got out and getting killed. There was Facebook chatter this weekend over in Oakland Terrace, 2 dogs left to run this every day. Our animal control officers are busy all the time, just taking care of dogs that get chained up to fences or left out at the animal control house. It's getting ridiculous. And these dogs, people that deliver, open their front doors and let these dogs out. Tired of excuses, well, we got a hold of her, that's passion. These are innocent animals that are getting killed because of terrible pet owners that are shooting buckle and too out of care to take care of this dog. This one tonight was a little pup. He was out last week. The woman blamed it on her dog. Left my front door. Today, when I helped her corral it, the neighbor's got a hole in the fence. I don't care. I'm sick of innocent and cats being killed by people because of careless pet owners. I want to levy fines against them. If that's what it takes to wake these people up, go knock on their door, give them one warning, and that's too many in my opinion. But they need to be ticketed for letting their animals run loose like that. They're gonna get killed, and then our guys are charged with the responsibility of going out and picking up a carcass off of Maryville Road or St. Clair or one of those other streets. It's ridiculous and it needs to stop. Thank you.
Thank you. And amen. Any other new business? I will entertain a motion to adjourn by Alderman Lemaster, second by Alderman Smith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. And there it is. You have it? There it is.